right, I'm ready.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
What did you do?
All around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes him
Are we
back.
starting off, y'all?
Coming up.
Yeah, how we go.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Mm.
Into a crowd and intercepted.
Every time I eyeball the motherfucker.
And the Jets are finally
I know that's a
stopped on the
risky play
return.
every time I
They'll
do it.
still take
It's either
over
a
on the edge of
touchdown
the
or an
red
interception.
zone. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Mile gain. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
You know, that's per carry. This guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Bass's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy
All right,
that can
y'all.
really
Let's
trust
play
to go out
football.
and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Cordero Patterson now to return. He stopped on the return at the
Block
27.
somebody.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That throw finds Pickens. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Man, I love that effort. Adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Russ. Completed here to Pickens. And he's going to be brought down.
Pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Once more, it's Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they face 2nd down. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's able to drive that pile of value.
And opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit.
That's a pretty long field goal.
From the right hash.
Pretty long. Come on, win.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals.
I was trying to adjust for the win, but I was like, whoa.
It took all this concentration,
Almost too much adjustment.
To send that puppy through.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Returns looking good so far. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 33 on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And that makes it 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets break the tie here in the 1st. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Patterson now to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Wilson now from the gun.
What the hell?
Just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, okay.
George Pickens,
You
the
time
intended
throwing
target.
interception.
So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic.
That's what we call a
If
turkey.
you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Well, that's now two
And that was a route I never did.
for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1
Already got 3
yard.
turnovers.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Play action with Rodgers.
Get in.
Escape, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
I wish he would have tried
That
to.
pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Corley reels it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run for it.
Nah.
And he'll
Wrong
pick up
way.
enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Find space for a few yards that time. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All gets it again on 2nd down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 10-3 ball game. More from MetLife coming right up. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they have got to look towards that end zone. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it up
Straight
and
through
get
there.
points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense
We gotta
looking
go on the
sharp
board
here
now.
in the first half as they
Gotta quit
extend
digging
their
these
lead.
holes.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. Returns looking good so far.
Out the way, Ref.
He's still going.
There we go.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that was fantastic running. That was a fantastic run.
Well, when it's set up
Fantastic use of the blocks.
you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So
Gotta
simple
even
for me
out.
to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Let's keep the momentum going. We need to get them yellow towels out there going. We see some sprinkles of T-shirts out there. We need some yellow towels going.
On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He stopped on the return at the 27.
We need that ball back, too.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Whoa.
They start the drive with Hall.
I almost played myself on that.
Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Working quickly here. Rodgers here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun here.
Get it.
Pushes that one, and it's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it.
Come on.
And the Steelers take possession.
That's
down
Steelers
inside the
football.
30 after the interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses.
Oh.
That one is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how
That was
good
a
his
beautiful
mental
throw.
toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. This ball's cut by Pickens. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. And
That
it's
was
a
a
single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Russ now from the gun. Cut near the goal line.
Whatever. Whatever.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my
That was
face.
a horrible route run.
Top Warner
Tell you
to
that
the
much.
NFL. Everybody on the field field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
On fourth down, Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. George Pickens the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock.
Let's
and
go,
they come
Pickens.
through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
You want that ball back, T.
Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
How that wasn't a hit stick, I don't know. That's soft. They must went to school together.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard
They
out
block.
of it.
They try.
Old Holcomb there on the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's going deep this time.
He burnt them.
Inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
I appreciate it. I don't like how you gave it to me, but they take it.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. On the move, headed right. The Jets get there and bring him down.
I tried to throw it.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Cade's pretty
Where's
clear,
me?
isn't
I
it?
tried to
It's
do
this
it.
constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Trying again, following the sack. Gets this one to Harris. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. 3rd down. Wilson. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Great
You're
route,
not going
Wilson.
to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Trying to throw here out of the gun.
He still, well, put it out. Well, he had it either way.
Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets get it back after
Number
making
4.
their 3rd first-half interception.
Oh,
There's
3?
some
I thought I
serious
had 4.
self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here he is on third and long. Setting up the running back screen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So on fourth down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers.
I hate when they do that.
No return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side.
You don't run away from it.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I'm glad he didn't throw
That's
it.
a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Wilson now from the gun. Taken in by Harris. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Completed over the middle.
I don't like that hit.
To end that one. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Steelers with a 2nd and 7. Russ is cooking again.
Oh.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on.
Yeah, they paid a lot of money to catch that ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Once more, it's Wilson. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So they're left with fourth down here.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They're going to go. It's Wilson.
Oh.
It's complete. And he's out of bounds. That is not going to be enough. He made a bid for it, but he was a couple yards short. That's a turnover.
I threw it late, but still.
And they'll watch him go out of ways.
That boy ran way over the play. Just because it was 4th down, he ran it like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Rodgers. He'll get this one to Adams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone.
Come on.
Defensively there, he got a hand on
Perfect.
it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to
Man, that's
throws,
still his football
super
right
adept
there.
at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Has it at the 7. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trying again, Hall.
Hell no. Whatever. It is what it is. I had 2 people right there to stop that shit.
Brees Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met
They made him just jog at him.
Because
I ain't switch on to him.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Point after converted by Zerline.
Uh-oh.
Jets double their lead to
That might be
14.
the foolish shoes that did it.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
We gotta go for it.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Here's Wilson to the air. Buys time, rolling right. He's got Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw it. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I don't think he got that kind of boot on him.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And
that's everything he got?
Nicely done, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
We got to play our ass
now
off now.
Boswell on to send this away. Gibson now to return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's Hall once more. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Third down give to Hall. He cuts it right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. This is Corley working the left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That throw intended for Malachi Corley. So that brings them to 3rd down. Rodgers here from the gun.
Yeah.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets.
Come on,
and this
y'all.
will be his 2nd effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wilson now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one was incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Russ. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
That's cheating.
Incompletion.
That's cheating.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands,
They always do some stuff like that on the big down.
And on comes
It's
the
all
punt
good.
team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be Jets football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Bringing that heat.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's a give to Hall. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Holcomb there on the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Rodgers throwing on third down.
There we go.
And there's a man.
Stay in, stay in.
Intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it.
Yeah, there you go.
And he's
There you
gonna
go,
for the
Jets.
pick six. That
That's how you play some
Brock,
Steeler
that play
football.
was beautiful. Not just making the interception,
That's how you play some
but then
Steeler
see the
football.
return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Gibson now to return. Return's looking good so far. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Coming back after the pick. Into the hands of Conklin. And looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Holcomb there on the stop. Here's Hall on the give. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. To throw, Rodgers.
There we go.
Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Take it all the way back. Come on.
And the Steelers finally stopped on the return. And they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll
the
find
second
teams
guy
go to
back
this
there.
crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him at the 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Wilson now from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I sure thought he was in. So she said near the goal line. I'm like, what?
George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers bring it back to even.
They tried to leave us.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Gibson now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Second and 10 now.
There we go.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, and completions follow.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long.
Ooh.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and
Thought I
long.
had that one too.
A quick 3-point
You give me another chance?
just like that as he comes through with some contact, break up what looked like a catch.
No, I'm talking to the TV, bro. Ain't nobody outside. That's the
They
TV.
want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
Out of bounds. He better be out.
And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40.
Wow.
They find a way to get it done against the odds here.
Wow. That's
Fourth
cheap.
and 10, and it keeps this
Boy,
drive moving.
okay.
They'll head up 1st and 10 for the 42.
That's how they gonna do it.
They run. Here's Hall.
That's how they
And he's
gonna
caught
do it.
behind
Let's
the
go.
line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rodgers to throw. Able to hit Hall. Complete.
Big boy. Come on, big boy.
He gets back to the line, but no more.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred. He'll throw it.
Boy, I thought I had another one.
It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
This finds Austin complete.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, here's Russ. He's got it.
There we go.
6.
There we go.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Let's play some
This is
Steeler
definitely been a tight
football.
one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they
Told you
hold
we've
on
been
to
down
it?
worse,
And
Steve.
that question right there is one the
I done
defense
been-
has to answer.
I done
But they
been
sure
down
had to look at
21 in the
drive
fourth
where
quarter and
coaching
came back
staff
before.
challenged that offense, saying, hey,
A
we
few
need
times.
a big drive from you guys right here, and sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah,
No doubt.
I done been up and lost like that too. Oh shit, what did I just do?
And the
Uh-oh,
execution goes,
no.
so potentially a huge
No.
offense off the scoreboard.
Oh, that's the type of shit.
How and if this comes into play later
That's the
in
type
second
of
half.
shit right there. Now it's going to
They'll probably still
come
mentally
down to a
kicking
damn
himself,
two-coach
Kevin. That
conversion
missed
or
point
something.
after. He can take a little frustration out here as he
No,
kicks
no,
this
it ain't.
away.
No, it ain't. We finna make this a
Gibson now,
two-touchdown
return.
game.
In pretty solid field position
No more
starting out here,
scores.
Brock. He's tackled at the
No more
29.
scores. We ain't even worried about that.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Rodgers. He'll get this one to Adams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I don't like it.
This is Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Working quickly here. First down throw by Rodgers.
I played myself. Played myself.
That 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here. They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's going to be
boy.
brought down at the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Earn your money, big man. Earn your money. They keep testing you.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Here's Hall.
I ain't think they had the heart to test big man again.
They went for it and got the 4
Didn't
yards
think they had the
and that
heart.
keeps this drive alive.
Ooh, I like that call. I really
Yeah,
like it when those
Crazy.
sticks, you can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough.
My bad. Welcome to Crazy Town.
First down, Rodgers. This will be caught by Adams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, a gift to home.
There we go. There we
And they
go.
make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Try to run for it with Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run for it with Hall. And he'll go down here at the 16.
My bad, big boy.
5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Come on now. Was there any
Yeah, they
doubt
took a
who they were
double
gonna
team
go
over.
to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. That throw finds Conklin. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Working quickly here. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Hall gets it again on 2nd down. He's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal.
Oh, he ain't caught it. Oh, I'm finna say he ain't dropped it.
A close game is going to stay
Yeah,
close,
decision
Rock, so
time.
long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down.
Good play.
And he hauls it in for the New York
Good
touchdown.
play.
The Jets come through to tie it in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the
I don't know how you
field.
create that
How
much
about this
separation
offense?
at all.
Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets take the lead on that successful kick.
Oh, this
Third line has
is
it all
easily
teed up
2 or
and
3
ready to
more
send it
possessions.
away.
4 minutes on her. At least 2.
This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up
Got
a
the plan.
mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. 35 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
The sticks, y'all.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That throw finds Pickens. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Steelers first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Wilson on 1st and 10.
Ooh, good running route.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. That one
Put it
not
in the
easy,
sweet spot.
Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
This little time in the game is going to have to come. Well, I got to try to do something because of that mistake.
All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they
Stuff
go
it
for
in
2.
there.
Russ is cooking again.
Oh, that's weak. That's weak as hell. It's all good, but that's weak as hell. Yeah, okay. Them soft ass, touch ass. He's supposed to snatch that bitch. He barely touched her. He barely touched her.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
He's supposed to snatch that bitch.
Gibson now to return. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Able to find Corley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute. Efficiency, exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46.
There we go. Stay in, stay in, stay in. Stay in, stay up. Did my man grab his feet? Hold on. Did my man grab my foot? Man, look like my man grabbed my foot.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they finally bring him down.
There you go.
That is
Move the
big
sticks.
gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This is Harris on second down. And he'll go down here at the 16. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes.
Way to go, Pittsburgh. Way to go.
And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
It's going to be tough to beat, T. I keep it under 7 turnovers.
It's so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge
What I have about
they feel
6.
right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in
Or
every
maybe 5.
moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Let's go defense. You want to get another one in? Or something else? All right. All I got is the Steelers. We can play a 2K. Unless you want to go against these Steelers again with somebody. Oh shit, hold on. I did record that one. That was a good game.